The Middle East, a region steeped in history and conflict, finds itself at a crossroads. The arbitrary borders drawn by European powers after World War I, known as the Sykes-Picot Agreement, are being challenged. Whispers of a new map, one carved along sectarian and ethnic lines, echo through the halls of power. This proposed redrawing, championed by some Western nations and Israel, aims to reshape the region's political landscape. The old order, with its artificial nation-states, has led to decades of instability. Proponents of the redrawing argue that aligning borders with existing ethnic and religious groups will bring peace. They envision a mosaic of independent states, a Kurdish state, a Sunni Arab state, a Shia Arab state, and a diminished Saudi Arabia. But this vision is not without its critics. Opponents fear that such a redrawing will ignite further conflict, unleashing chaos and bloodshed. They point to the potential for mass displacement, ethnic cleansing, and the rise of new extremist groups. The very act of dismantling existing states could create a power vacuum, plunging the region into a deeper abyss. The proposed redrawing of the Middle East represents a gamble with unpredictable consequences. It is a high-stakes game where the lives of millions hang in the balance. Whether it will bring peace or plunge the region into further turmoil remains to be seen. The idea of redrawing the Middle East is not new. It has haunted the region for over a century, resurfacing in different forms throughout history. One such echo can be found in the writings of T.E. Lawrence, the legendary Lawrence of Arabia. In 1918, Lawrence drew a map that bears a striking resemblance to the current proposals. His vision, like those of today, sought to create a new Middle East based on ethnic and religious identities. Another chilling parallel emerges from the 1982 plan of Oded Yinon, an Israeli government advisor. Yinon's strategy, outlined in a document titled A Strategy for Israel in the 1980s, called for the fragmentation of surrounding Arab states into smaller, weaker entities. This, he argued, would ensure Israel's regional dominance. The similarities between these historical examples and the current proposals are undeniable. They suggest a long-held desire to reshape the Middle East in a way that benefits certain powers. The question remains, are these echoes of the past a blueprint for the future, or merely a cautionary tale? Central to the proposed redrawing is the creation of an Arab Shia state in southern Iraq. This new entity would encompass the oil-rich regions bordering the Persian Gulf, fundamentally altering the balance of power in the region. Control over these vast oil reserves would shift away from Saudi Arabia, a Sunni powerhouse, and potentially into the hands of a Shia-dominated state. The geopolitical implications are immense. This new Shia state, potentially allied with Iran, could wield significant influence over global energy markets. The Persian Gulf, a vital artery for oil transportation, would fall under its control. The delicate balance of power in the Middle East, long dominated by Sunni states, would be irrevocably disrupted. The redrawing of borders in this region is not merely about ethnicity or religion, it is about oil and the immense wealth and power it represents. The creation of a Shia state in southern Iraq could have far-reaching consequences, impacting global energy security and igniting new conflicts over resources and influence. The proposed redrawing of the Middle East, particularly the creation of a powerful Shia state in southern Iraq, has ignited fervent debate within religious circles. Some interpret these developments through the lens of biblical prophecy, particularly the Book of Revelation. They point to the ancient city of Babylon, located in modern-day Iraq, as a key to understanding the region's prophetic significance. Revelation speaks of a great city that will rise to prominence in the end times, a center of commerce and power associated with wickedness and corruption. Some believe that this city, referred to as Babylon the Great, will be rebuilt in its ancient location, aligning with the territory of the proposed Shia state. They see the potential for this new state to become a hub of global influence, mirroring the ancient city's former glory. This interpretation is not without its critics. Many argue that the biblical Babylon is symbolic, representing a system of power and corruption rather than a literal city. They caution against drawing direct links between current events and ancient prophecies. Nevertheless, The idea of Babylon's rebirth continues to fuel speculation and debate, adding a layer of religious and prophetic significance to the already volatile geopolitical landscape.